Alright, I'm at the Encore now in Las Vegas. Gonna throw a quick hundy into a Keno machine and play Caveman Keno. It's a 25-cent denom. I am going to make it a $2 bet. Show the credits here, erase what's on the board. For those who are intimidated by Keno, don't know how to play it, have never seen it before, it can be, in fact it is, the most lucrative game that I play. I mean, between my wife and I, we have the majority of our hand pays on Keno. And even though it's got the worst odds in the casino, so I don't know, explain that. It's very similar to the lottery. This isn't a tutorial. I'm just going to kind of show you a few things while we're playing. The card has 80 slots on it. 20 numbers are drawn from the hopper, you know, like ping pong balls out of the lottery machine. And how you win is, I'll show you. You can pick anywhere between 2 and 10 numbers on this board. I have a little pattern that I like to stick with. I pick 7 numbers. On the left is the pay table. Super simple. You have to get at least 3 numbers to win. You win your money back on 3. 3 times your bet if you get 4 out of your 7, and so on. So obviously the goal to win the most money is to hit all 7 of these numbers from the 20 that are drawn. What makes Caveman Keno a little different, I'll show you in a second when I do the first spin here. See these eggs? These little dinosaur eggs. They'll randomly, 3 of them will appear in random spots on the board every spin. And if one of the numbers drawn lands on one of the spots where the eggs is, the egg will crack. Little dinosaur, baby dinosaur will hatch out of it. And those are multipliers. You have to get at least 2 eggs to crack to multiply. That'll be a ×4, and if you get all 3, it's a ×8. Of course, the multiplier only comes into play if you actually have a winning draw, which I haven't had yet. So we're 4 spins deep, and I haven't even gotten 3 out of 7. Wow. Okay. Totally avoiding my numbers. This particular machine here at Encore, I walked up to it last time I was here a couple months ago. Put $100 in, and before it even spun it 5 times, I hit a $2,300 hand pay. Doing the same thing right here. So far, this is not working out the way I hoped. I was going to try to show you guys what it looked like to have a win. Even better, one with a multiplier, but I mean, it is totally avoiding those numbers. I'm going to try mixing it up, because this doesn't look like it's working. Same 8 credit, that's a $2 bet. I'm going to pick 10 numbers this time. Again, you can pick anywhere between 2 and 10 numbers on this board. Of course, the payouts change. Now I have to get at least 4 of those 10 numbers to get my money back. So if you're an avid Keno player, you play, you know, Keno's one of your favorite games, you know that the actual payouts on Caveman for a regular hit, oh, that's a nice $10 win right there. So there's 5 out of 10. This pay table is a little lower on Caveman because of the multipliers. For instance, that 7 out of 7 card I was just playing, you play that for $1, well, that same $2 bet if I were playing regular Keno, if I hit all 7 out of 7, it would have paid $14,000. It's 7 grand on a $1 bet, so that would have been 14 grand. 7 out of 7, the way we were just playing it, I think only played, was it 4,000? But that's without the multiplier. Alright, so you're sacrificing a little bit of payouts on Caveman Keno for the opportunity to multiply it and actually make it a bigger payout than you would on a regular Keno game, if that makes sense. There'll be a lot of Keno on this channel, so guys stick around. If you've never played it before and always wanted to learn it or try to understand it, there'll be plenty more opportunities. I think my tripod is slipping. Did it just slip? Normally Keno's a good way to just pass some time and not lose a whole lot of money. Like, you know, I can play sometimes for an hour on the same $100. This machine seems to like 10 numbers more than 7. But I am going to go back to the 7 when we get to $50. My wife is the queen of Queno. Why can't I say it? The Keno Queen. That's her nickname. She doesn't have a channel or anything, but she slays these Keno machines, especially Caveman. All right, so maybe I don't know if it's the machine or the denomination or what. I'm gonna switch up the denom to $1. Still do the same $2 bet, and I'm going to go back to those 7 numbers that have been our go-to money makers. But yeah, in fact, I mean, my wife hit one last night, $2,300, the same bet over at the win side, and I mean, we were down to fumes. I think we had less than $100 left. She put it in that machine and almost hit it almost instantly. What I found is you can get a feel for if these Keno machines are going to at least sustain you or possibly pay you. I'm getting no good vibes from this machine. We haven't had any multiplier hits yet. If you're confused by the pay table on the left now, you're like, those numbers are different than they were when you were playing at the beginning of this video. Well, I changed the denom, so now that's straight up dollars that you're seeing on the side. Before it was, those are based on quarters. There we go. Come on, one more. All right, so you had 2 of those eggs hatched. That would have been a $24 hit. Like that. Was 3 times 4? No, 4 times 2. It's early. I have the coffee here to perk me up, but it's so scalding hot, as is the breakfast croissant that I ordered. I mean, I hate to whine and complain and bitch because I'm just grateful I guess these casinos are open, but you can definitely tell the difference. The machines are hardly paying out. The quality of the service is not as good. Keno, come through. Come through for me, Keno. This particular weekend I'm here recording, I'm here riding shotgun with my partner in crime, Rainmaker Slots. Some of you may recognize his name from the slot community. See, when I'm playing Lightning Link, The channel name really is apropos because the money, the $100 goes so fast. But you can throw a Hyundai into Keno, and I mean, we're like 10 minutes now. And normally this 100 would have been sustained a little longer. This is kind of ridiculous that I'm not hitting anything. I'm gonna go up to $3 a bet. Let's do 8 more spins. Alright, Keno, you won this round, the war's not over. Really? Not even a multiplier? Well, it's not looking good here, but at least you got a little dose of Caveman Keno. There'll be more Caveman Keno and multi-card Keno and all kinds of Keno on this channel. So if you're liking what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if there's any other kind of Keno you like, any other Keno strategies you want me to try. And yeah, we'll give it a shot. Onward and upward to something else. Peace.